What's up, y'all? Winnie here, and welcome back to Lackadaisy. We're still reading some of the background comics because, as far as I know, there's not more real comic. I didn't check. I probably should have checked. But this one is photoplay. We're going to read a few comics and go from there. It doesn't look like there have been any more animations for me to check out at the end of the video, so it's probably just going to be like 20 minutes or so of comics. So, question. What did Mordecai say to that picture of him doing bookwork being taken? He looks like he wasn't really aware somebody was photographing him until he was asked to look up. Mordecai, click. Take the cheaters off! You look like a peevish Harold Lloyd. I don't know who's taking the pictures. Oh, it's her. You like a peevish Harold Lloyd. Don't come any closer. What are you doing? Cataloging all of our awful activities? Trying to get anything more than a glare or a dodge out of you. A friendly smile, maybe? Now that I'm here to stay, are we going to be friends? What do you think? Click. I think you're an insufferable nuisance with a camera. Oh, well, there's no need to get mean. Atlas gave this to me. He likes to see me using it. You like it because he likes you to like it? I like it too, and you sound a little judgmental for someone wearing the shirts off his back. Well, I lost all of my... It didn't seem practical to... The expense, you know, and then... Oh, don't worry, Atlas and I discussed that. It's time we got you to a tailor and did some shopping, you and I. You'll be my little project. Then you won't be walking around in clothes that don't quite fit, with everyone just quietly assuming you've got short arms, click. Well... I think I got what I was after. Don't work too hard, honey. My arms are regular life. Good day. A sketchy response to a Tumblr question. That's interesting. So does that... I assume he started wearing Atlas's clothes after Atlas died? But also, does that mean that Mordecai used to just... What happened to Mordecai? That he lost all of his stuff? This up is awkward. Question. Drawing Rocky felt too awkward that I couldn't finish the drawing. Would you consider that I drew him right or that I did something wrong in there? Hey, the fellas want to know if you'll show them my poetry? How you do that thing with your eye. What thing? When dim deserts and calicos of oil and clay, argent tribute waters mark a Damascening way. Wait, my poem! Sorry, this is going going this way now. Let me poem it to you! Can't stop. Too much momentum. If it's not awkward, it's not Rocky. An awkward response to a reader's question from Tumblr. So was it that Rocky had a lazy eye and they thought he was doing it on purpose? Or is he actually just messing with them? Part of me feels like Rocky wouldn't have the propensity to mess with somebody on purpose. He's definitely crazy, but not in that way. Mornings. What does Mordecai look like when he first wakes up in the morning? You can tell a lot about a person that way. Actually, I'd like to see how any of the cast wakes up, and by any of the cast, I mostly mean Zib. Rocky will be a bonus. Oh, and Mitzi without makeup. Okay, answer. Mordecai. He looks like this, of course. A short time after looking like this. His tail has bedhead. Zib, well, consciousness is more of a continuum than a binary. He's working on it. I'm not sure if he just tripped out of the bed or just was sleep like that. Mitzi, really it's the mornings after she's passed out with all her makeup still on that are noteworthy. Miss M? Yeah? I brought you some breakfast tea and... Ah! What exploded? Are you hurt? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to insult your clown costume. It's a lovely costume! Effective! For when you have to scare up the joy and mirth in the children, it's just terrifying right to the surface. I mean, jarring must be one of the top 5 qualities any consummate clown aspires to. Rocky. Oh, it's this one! The cactus friend to watch while you no sleep. This is another picture that the no sleep thing. I had cropped that, and I think that was my Tumblr picture for like a year. It might still be. I'm not going in there to check though, but it might still be. Things I drew on a business trip when I should have been sleeping. If the last part is more confounding than usual, here's a terrible semi-explanation. It's a cactus friend to watch you while you no sleep. Prohibition. Do you even have a social life drawing all these cats in clothes? Stop wasting your talent. But what if my talent is drawing cats in clothes? Would my social life blossom if I drew something else? Cats without clothes? Please, more anonymous, vague, non-sequitur advice around which I should restructure my life is urgently needed. Hey everybody! Have you heard about my new prohibition on clothes? Hey fellas, please to... What do you think you're doing? The prohibition on clothes was repealed. I'm enhancing my social prospects. See how it works is... Yeah, you can tell the judge all about it. I can? The judge? So many new friends! I posted this stupid, scribbly little comic for everyone who commented and sent me notes after I responded to the above remark. I didn't mean to make a thing of it. I just couldn't resist replying with snark to something so abrasively nonsensical. Nevertheless, I ended up with an inbox full of kind/funny messages and, well, let's just say a self-help book penned by Jack Handy himself couldn't have done a better job of being that uplifting, bizarre, and hilarious. I just wanted to say thanks for making me laugh. I don't know if the microphone picked that up, but that was my neck, sorry. Halloween. An elegant fairy enchantress from the Candlewick Kingdom, who has become tragically wedged in a pumpkin somehow. And her dashing companion, Albat. Speak up, Albat. Un travail de moi, Albat. And what are you supposed to be, Zib? Oh, is it not obvious? The crepe paper conquistador! A guy who lost a bet. As you can see by my noble module, I'm the pumpkin pajamas potentate! Sent from afar to represent my proud pumpkin people. Nice nodule. I know! I gotta show Victor! Oh, I see you're a... Oh, it's him. I see you're a web, and your face is a spider. You're not so bad yourself. What is it you're going for? A spooky gazebo? A fancy clown umbrella? Or I'm graduating from which school and my gown is too short? A long-legged graduate? But I'll be a gazebo for you, Spiderface. You can spin a web in my spooky rafter any... Your innuendo isn't making any sense, honey. Yes, well, I'm having some logistical trouble this evening. Let's get you a straw. No, my undoing! It's true, I was just a pretender to the pumpkin crown. Pumpkin crown! The charade is over. Well played, pumpkin prince. I forfeit my nodule. I like that he actually did put the second pumpkin on. This is a sort of blanket response to the questions I get this time every year about what the Lackadaisy characters will wear for Halloween. I thought of dressing them up as early 20th century icons and people of historical reference, you know, something vaguely intellectual. But then I got distracted by these amazing, abominable craftwork concoctions. Well, I could not draw that. Most of the costumes are inspired by suggestions in Denison's bogey books of the 1920s. Let's open that in a new window. Oh, wow. Wait, is the owl in here? Yep, there it is. That's terrifying. Hello? Okay, Fangirls. What is... Oh, it's Tracy. Chit-chat time with Victor. So here's a question for you from my inbox. What does Victor think of his fangirls? Marmoset. Huh? Tiny monkey from zoo. Right. The zoo sent me to find out what you think of fangirls. What? Fangirls? Fungus? Like on feet? No. Spores? That's not mildew. I don't like it. Your position on mildew is noted. But this discussion is about fungills! You know, when you're a fun fish. Everybody's doing it! No, just you. Okay, let's try this again. Fan. Girls. What are your thoughts? Yeah, that is fine. That's it? Okay, 3 whole syllables. Way to turn on the charm. Fangirls, that is fine. But no talking! What was that? Fungus time? With Victor. Now ask him what he thinks of fun fish! No fun fish! You submitted this fangirl question, didn't you? Things got out of hand. Lackadaisy critique. Okay. Is this before or after he got shirts that don't make his arms look small? I recognize those pencils. I used to hate them. Let's see. Crinkle. Crinkle, 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 rustle, crinkle. Well. Oh, is this when he was small? Or is he having a flashback? Let's see. Try the other way. What is it you want? Critical analysis? Very well, let's see. Initial impression. It's hideous. Stop jumping, please. Anatomy reminiscent of a primordial turnip. What are these amorphous protuberances? Legs? Hooved tentacles? How does this chimerical abomination perambulate? Or does it flop about uselessly on its side? As she's cackling. Why are you laughing? Do you understand anything I'm saying? No! I'm saying this is grotesquerie you have wrought. And what are these scratchings? One might expect the creature to be pleading for its own merciful destruction, were its mouth not stuffed with the same profusion of sauerkraut that's it's wearing atop its head like a sort of chaotic hat. And again, behind the torpid visage of a melon, this aimlessly exuberant flapping of vestigial armsticks. Perhaps it is naive, smugly oblivious to its profound ill-conception. Oh no! Oh no, indeed. The pitiable wretch. However will it survive? Just what is it, anyway? You? Oh. You drew this with a China marker, Flop. That you found while pawing through my satchel, didn't you? Rose, I told you to stay out of my things! Is that what that's called? A China marker? I've been asked more than once what makes Mordecai smile. There are somewhat meaner ways than this to answer that, but I guess I went for the more saccharine of options. There's a tiny kitten in the house right now. At least 40% of the digital work on this was done with her climbing over my shoulders and trying to wrestle with my drawing hand. She was a source of much inspiration here, almost as much as she was a source of distraction. So is that called a China marker? I assume that's his little sister. I wonder if she's still okay. Let's see. Question. How well would Mordecai handle straight-up flirting? Question. Can Mordecai dance? Everyone dancing out there looks like fun, huh? What do you think? It looks like a heavily sequenced sea of limbs flapping about in tandem to the sound of discord and witless conversation. Does that meet the criteria for fun? Oh, sorry, I'll just, Hey! What, she's not good enough for you? You can't be more polite about it? Excuse me? She asked you to dance and you didn't even... She didn't ask me to dance. She asked me what it looks like. What? What's the matter with you? I don't... What? Can't you see I'm busy studying the botany? The ficus? It's an excellent ficus. I wish I were this ficus. Oh, girls, don't get upset. The icy mid is all a ruse. You may look like a starched shirt stapled to a post, pretending to be a plant, but on the floor he's a devil dancer with a serious case of fancy feet. And he'll only dance with the truly determined, who wait and stare the most intensely. You know you're supposed to move around, right? That has gotta be the most uncomfortable jazz hands I've ever seen. Answer on both accounts roughly as well as a ficus. A little Q&A mini-comic to answer questions from Tumblr and a Patreon supporter. I don't know how many of these I have left, actually. The Phantom Bootlegger. Hearken, for I have a tale to weave. 'Twas 100 years ago this eve, when a poor maligned besotted knave lost his life in this here cave. And by virtue of his lot became, though history has forgot his name, the Phantom Bootlegger of ill fame. What was he bootlegging in 1827? Beaver pelts? Did he always dress head to toe in paisley, or was that a post-mortem fashion choice? I, for one, am scared of all the unnecessary rhyming we're about to be subjected to. Well, fear you should, this cautionary story. Something about vainglory? Well, I forgot how most of the middle part goes, but as every flapper and dapper knows, even in this maze of caves by night, you glimpse the glim of candlelight, turn tail and run away! Or all that rueful vengeance due, the spectre may exact on you! Ah! Whoa! Whoa, indeed, for you'll never smack! Okay, it's out. It's out, Victor! It's over! Victor! I just love their faces when he went up in flame. Oh, they even dropped their glasses. That's great. A Halloween mini-comic. This started with a prompt during a Patreon livestream for Rocky as a sheet ghost and ended here somehow. Let that be a cautionary tale about something. Whew. Lovecrafty. What would Mordecai look like with dilated pupils? What would even cause such a phenomenon? That's not my tea? What is that? Oh, sorry, that's my space coffee. I mean, my normal coffee. A simple mix-up. An innocent mix-up. What is all of this? Ah, now you see them. Have another drink, friend. Imbibe. So that you might hear, too. Hear the surrent thoughts, the terrible secrets of the universe. I can't be the only one that knows. Another otherworldly breakfast with Rocky and Mordecai in response to a reader question. Whew, man. What is his space coffee that it makes him see and hear this? Let's see. Hug Spearmint. Question. Which of the Lackadaisy characters will be the most huggable, respectively? Answer. In order to find out, Rocky volunteered to conduct an experimental analysis. Below are the resulting classifications. The Folly Adieu. I'm a criminal. The grift cute. You got your hug, now where's my money? You said you had it! I'll get it! Well, I'm not letting you go until you do. And so, if I could take out a small loan in the amount of $100! The name of the game is interest, silly! 10,000%? The prickly pear. I like how he didn't even really look at him, he just pulled the knife. Shuffle, shuffle. Oh, his tail's wagging too. He is ready for a fight. The cocktail of emotions. There. Okay. Oh, damn. Did he, like, start crying when he hugged Mitzi? Or should... It looks like he's crying. The right angle. Oh, get to see. The stranglehold snuggle grip. The bosom chum. Ain't we got fun? Well, we got a shovel. Call the police. The depressive aggressive. We're falling over. You've upset the delicate complex of gravitational happenstances keeping me upright. If you could just put your foot... You started this, you figure it out. Was it worth it? Props to Rocky for, like, actually supporting Zib's whole body, though. The blinding love. What terrible thing have you done? No, shh. Don't look! The cold comfort. I know you'll never leave me! Never! The bear hug pile drive. Oh, dang. The end. Okay! As our intrepid researcher has not been seen or heard from since, qualitative degree of subject huggableness remains to be determined. So, the brother gave him a pile driver, and hugging the sister probably did something terrible. We could all use a hug sometimes, like now, maybe. Response to a question from a Patreon supporter. Okay. I think I'm going to end this episode here. After I stop recording, I'll go to the next page and bookmark it so that I pick up from the right spot. If you liked it, a like and a subscribe will be appreciated. I could probably still say groovy. If you want to be notified of future videos, click the bell and it'll send you notifications. It's supposed to. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Later.